Hey, imagine this. You're swimming 3,000 feet under the ocean, and a 60-foot sperm whale turns to you and literally starts speaking in vowels and diphthongs. Or you're standing on the prairie and a tiny prairie dog screams a full sentence that says, "Tall human in a blue shirt coming fast from the south." Sounds like sci-fi, right? Wrong. It's happening right now in 2025, thanks to artificial intelligence. We are literally cracking the languages of other species, and in the next 5 to 10 years, we might actually talk back. Stick with me because this isn't just cool science. It could completely flip animal rights, conservation, and even how we see ourselves as humans. Smash that like button if you've ever wished you could understand what your dog is really thinking, and let's dive in. From fairy tale to fact. For thousands of years, we told ourselves a comforting lie. Humans are special because we're the only ones with real language. Descartes said animals are just meat robots. Scientists used to describe whale songs as random Morse code clicks. Even 15 years ago, most researchers thought animal sounds were simple emotional noises, nothing like grammar, nouns, or sentences. Total nonsense. The last decade completely demolished that story. Why? 3 things collided. Deep learning AI that can spot patterns humans miss. Cheap, high-quality underwater and wildlife microphones everywhere. Millions of hours of animal recordings we can finally analyze. The result? We're discovering languages that look shockingly human-like. On screen, timeline graphic 2015 to 2025, paradigm shattered. First, sperm whales. Project CETI, this insane team of AI nerds and whale biologists, dropped microphones on sperm whales in Dominica. They just published, whales make vowel-like sounds. Not kinda like vowels. Actual formants, the same acoustic physics we use when we say AAA or OOO. They even have diphthongs, sliding from one vowel to another. And they do it on purpose. These are 50-ton giants having conversations with phonetic building blocks. Mind blown yet? Next, prairie dogs. Yes, the little squeaky rodents everyone thinks are pests. Dr. Konslobachikov spent 30 years recording them. Here's what he found. Different alarm calls for coyote versus dog versus hawk versus human. But it gets crazier. The same call changes pitch and speed to describe the predator's size, shape, and even shirt color. Computer analysis shows they're combining smaller sound units, basically phonemes, into full descriptive sentences. They even have regional dialects. Prairie dogs, people, not chimps, not dolphins. Prairie dogs have the most complex animal language we've fully decoded so far. Third, elephants. New 2024 research in Zimbabwe. Elephants check if you're looking at them before they greet you. If you're facing them, silent ear flap wave. If you're turned away, they slap the ground or rumble so you feel it in your chest. That's called audience design. They understand your attention and change the signal. Oh, and they might have individual names, specific rumbles that mean, hey, Karen, over here. On screen, quick scenes or illustrations of whale codas. Prairie dog jumping plus alarm call spectrogram. Elephant ear flapping. And it's not just these 3. Ravens hold grudges and gossip. Bats name each other. Octopuses change color to lie. We're discovering the same tricks, hierarchy, syntax, individual recognition, popping up across completely unrelated species. This isn't coincidence. It's convergence on what actually works for complex communication. So how are we cracking these codes? The same trick we use to translate dead human languages with no dictionary. AI turns sounds into giant geometric clouds in 1,000-dimensional space. Meaningful units cluster together, no matter if it's Swahili or sperm whale essay. Then we use generative adversarial networks, 2 AIs fighting each other. One tries to fake whale sounds, the other calls BS, and they get terrifyingly good. There's even a tool called Deep Squeak that auto-detects rat ultrasound and finds grammar in it. Same models now work on dolphins, bats, crows, the tech transfers. And it's going multimodal, combining sound plus video plus touch because elephants and many others speak with their whole bodies. But here's where it gets wild. We're not stopping at listening. The goal of Project CETI and the Earth Species Project is two-way conversation within a decade. They're already doing playback experiments. Generate a synthetic whale coda and see if real whales react the right way. Imagine broadcasting ship coming, move left in whale, or asking a dog, where does it hurt? And getting an actual answer. Veterinarians, trainers, search and rescue dogs, everything changes overnight. Conservation too. Real-time whale collision warnings. Detect stress calls in endangered populations. Mobile marine protected areas that follow where the whales actually are. But this power comes with massive responsibility. If a chicken can literally tell us, this hurts, I'm scared, factory farming becomes morally indefensible overnight. Laws are already shifting. UK, New Zealand, Quebec now legally recognize animal sentience. Philosophers are seriously debating animal citizenship, giving domesticated animals rights like co-citizens in our society. And yes, there are dystopias. Imagine industrial farms using AI to understand animals, just to squeeze more profit while ignoring the suffering. Or fishing fleets broadcasting fake distress calls to herd fish into nets. We need ironclad ethics yesterday. On screen, poll results from Earth Species Project. More than 90% want strict rules. The good news? When the Earth Species Project asked 1,000 people in 67 countries, 90% believe animals have their own languages and cultures. 85% want super strict rules on this tech. The world is ready if we do it right. So here we are, 2025. The wall between us and them is crumbling faster than anyone predicted. We're on the verge of the biggest expansion of the moral circle in human history. And it starts with listening. If this blew your mind, hit that subscribe button. We're going to be covering every breakthrough as it drops. Tell me in the comments, which animal do you most want to have a conversation with? Dog? Whale? Your grumpy cat? Drop it below. I read every single one. And I'll see you in the next one.